Kirk from TipHaus here, and welcome to a quick tour of the industry's most advanced and trusted tip distribution platform. If you are still managing tips in spreadsheets, if you're adjusting payouts by hand, or if you're answering employee questions every pay period about their tip earnings, this demo is for you. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how TipHaus helps any tip earning business automate their most complex tip operations across all of their locations. Let's say you're a restaurant operator running 3 locations. You're tired of wasting hours manually calculating and distributing tips at the end of every shift. You install TipHaus through your POS and boom, all of your TipHaus data is automatically populated and ready to go. No manual entry, no spreadsheets, no guesswork. Right when you log in, your home screen gives you a live pulse on your business. You'll see your locations, your labor data, your payout totals, your employee trends, and your key metrics all in one place. Whether you operate 1 location or 1,000, at a glance, you know exactly what's happening across all of your restaurants. Most operators are pulling this data from multiple systems. We bring it all together in one centralized, easy-to-use platform. TipHaus connects directly with your point of sale and time and attendance platforms, so that means sales, gratuities, job roles, hours worked, shift data flowing automatically. There's no manual imports, there's no spreadsheets, and your data's coming in ready to process every single day. Here's a common scenario. At all 3 of your locations, servers pay about 2.5% of all alcohol sales to the bartenders who made their drinks. Let me show you how to automate this in about 20 seconds. We want to select the locations and we want to make sure we name this rule. We want to set our tip percentage to 2.5% of sales. And then we want to select only beer, liquor, and wine as the contributing sales categories. We're collecting this from the servers and we are distributing it to the bartenders. We hit submit and get this nice summary and boom, we are done. Every single sale a server rings up will now automatically share that 2.5% with the bartender who was working that day. Every shift moving forward is fully automated. This applies across all 3 locations at once, which is a massive time saver for groups that want to have multiple locations, or they update their tip policies regularly, which is recommended. Let's take another scenario. Let's say one of your locations runs an all-you-can-eat drink special on Sunday game days. Your servers and bartenders should make twice as much from that pool as the rest of your supporting staff. And here's how we would set that up for your all-you-can-eat and drink Sunday. We're going to create the rule and name it Sunday Game Day. We're going to select this location that this applies to, only 1 location, remember? We're going to set the day filter to make sure we're discontinuing all other days. This only applies to Sunday. We're going to select all the front of house staff that is contributing to this guest experience. And we're going to configure servers and bartenders to earn 2 times the payout of supporting staff. Hit submit, and now we've got this great rule summary again. And so now, every Sunday at just this location, TipHaus automatically runs a full front of house pool, weighted correctly for your staff, without anyone lifting a finger. Let's see what all that logic looks like in practice and what it actually rubber meets the road. So this is the breakdown page, and yes, it looks like a spreadsheet. That is by design because that's exactly what it meant to replace. So these first columns are everything we pulled directly from your point of sale. Sales, hours, employee info. And as you scroll to the right here, you're going to start seeing the magic, the tip policy kicking in automatically. You can see exactly which employees are contributing to or receiving from each rule. All the way to the right over here, this is your take-home column. This is the exact taxable tip amount each employee is owed. Every penny that came in as a tip must also leave as a tip. That keeps you legally compliant and protected from any kind of wage claims. Speaking of paying your staff and how that works, restaurant employees hate waiting for their tips on their paycheck. Operators hate scheduling cash drops or running to the bank. And that's why we built Earn Tip Access, or ETA, our proprietary method to pay your staff their tips every single day. Every employee gets to choose what works best for them, whether that's opening an account and being issued a card from TipHaus ourselves, or simply using their existing debit card. They can even still get it on paychecks if they want. So no friction, no waiting, no extra work for you, no making choices for your employees' behalf. I do also want to show you something we're really excited about as we drive this demo forward here. One of our fastest growing features is Cheers by TipHaus, our QR code tipping functionality. This lets you collect tips anywhere in your operation using customized branded QR codes. You can capture tips on the go or for takeout orders. You can display these across your organization. You can increase housekeeping and room service tips for our hotel customers. Curbside valet becomes frictionless. You can help delivery drivers earn more tips, and all of this with the flexible formats for a unified guest experience. And of course, the best part, you can customize and launch your QR codes in just a few minutes. Let me show you a few of these. So if we go into our settings, and you'll see here, select the organization we want to create our QR code for. We can do things like uploading our own company logo real quickly. We can add personalized messaging for the guest to see. Of course, we can adjust our brand colors to make sure they match your establishment, and we can adjust these default tip values. So this way, it's feeling like your own platform, not a third-party app. We want guests to see your brand, your colors, and your message. You can also enable guest feedback with or without tipping attached. So if you're just looking to collect that feedback, we have that available for you as well. Now, I want to drive us to the reporting page. And the reporting page gives you everything you need to stay on top of your data and stay compliant. As I mentioned earlier, TipHaus pulls from two sources, your point of sale and your time and attendance platform. You can see every individual check, what items were sold, and you can click in to exactly to see who was part of that tip distribution on that specific check and what they earned, down to the 10,000th of a penny, making sure you're compliant again. We store all of your tip data neatly by pay period. So if in the event you do ever receive an audit or you need to fight a wage claim or you ever have questions, you've got everything organized and ready to go. We've always got you covered here. Now, I want to drive into a few fun features here, and this is what really makes TipHaus so unique and where we separate ourselves out from any of these other groups, with our ability to handle even the most complex tip scenarios. If you hold a lot of private events or you have a separate dining space, our events and banquet tool lets you set up custom tip logic for these specific checks, totally separate from your standard rules. If you've got a manager who's known for clicking into things and messing up formulas, our roles and permissions tab lets you control exactly what every user can see, what they can edit, and what they can monitor. Set it and forget about it. And of course, setup is a breeze because, again, TipHaus automatically handles your data, like understanding your pay periods, knowing when those pay periods should be finalized for payroll, deducting things like credit card processing fees from tips if you live in a state where that's legally permitted, and even allowing your employees to share tips back and forth with one another through our proprietary mobile app and peer-to-peer functionality. Now, one of our most beloved features that I just mentioned, the TipHaus mobile employee app, is completely free for all of your staff. Employees can see exactly what they earned, what they contributed to a pool, what they took home, all in real time. It's designed to give you and your employees full transparency, which is exactly what they want when it comes to their hard-earned money. We also display exactly what tip policies are active at your restaurant, so you never have to explain the rules to new hires or get that in writing again. They can even see all of their best work shifts, what days are most profitable for them. We've got some fun new features all launched in the last 6 months, and I do want to walk us through those here. So bear with us as we speed through these. We do have combined exports for all of our enterprise customers. If you're an enterprise operator with hundreds of organizations or multiple concepts, you can now group payroll exports across all of them into one file. I'll show you how real quick. Going into that breakdown, making sure we're jumping into exports, and of course combine all organizations here. We also, have a bunch of new features for security. It's no secret that the rise of AI has led to a lot of info security policies and issues around the world, so we've added deeper layers of security for both employees and the client users. We have payout warnings, so TipHaus will flag any unusual or missing data before payouts are sent. And of course, we're going to make sure that two-factor authentication for both employees and admins is available to protect your account and your team's data. We do have even split distribution. So we've added a new distribution method. And what this does is allow employees to evenly split tips based on their attendance. This is perfect for places like quick service concepts or cafes or operations where employees contribute equally to that guest experience. We've got some new fun organizational settings for corporate teams to manage standards across all of their locations in one centralized location. So instead of updating stores one by one, leadership can manage it now from one spot. One of our most beloved features here that we've rolled out is a complete reworking of our sales table. We've completely rebuilt this from the ground up so that you now have access to custom saved views. You have things like advanced filters and sticky function searchability. You can do frozen header rows. We have custom column widths, faster search and navigation, and a whole lot more. For operators reviewing large data sets or complex organizations, this is a huge upgrade. It's faster, smarter, and much easier to navigate for you. And well, that's TipHaus. But honestly, this is just the beginning of what TipHaus can do. What I can't show you on camera is our world-class customer support, our white glove onboarding experience, or our optional customizations for your craziest tip scenarios. So what I would love for you to do is schedule a no-hassle demo or jump straight into a risk-free 2-week trial. If you don't love us, you don't pay us. And whether you run restaurants, hotels, multi-concept groups, stadiums, airports, whatever it might be, TipHaus is here to help you save time, reduce errors, and give your team the transparency they deserve. We'll see you soon, and thanks for watching.